Welcome to Minutes by Minute. I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Bill Service, you lucky devil.
Yes, this week I got to say that Dave Kinney is on vacation, and I'm settling with Bill Service here, our station manager.
Yes, you guys. There
So
you go.
You're in trouble today.
That's right. We're ready.
Here's where we talk about the village business that's going on in township.
And that's a good thing because those meetings are pretty boring. So this program here helps you watch a little more fun what's going on and quickly out of the nonsense.
Well, I also want the audience to know that everything that we say here is 100% true.
Correct.
So anyway, we aim to have fun at some of the legislators that we have in the local area that make ordinances and regulations that affect everybody out there, including us.
There you go.
Okay, let's talk first of all about the village council.
Was that the one about 4 hours or 3.5 hours?
That was about 4 hours.
Good luck.
We can't spend 4 hours here though,
No.
talking about it. But
That's
we
what
can
we're
talk
talking about, the long, boring meetings. We're going to cut it down. Go right ahead.
Well, it's pretty exciting at the time,
Yes.
but now not so exciting maybe.
Got it. Okay.
But we'll talk about the exciting parts for you folks out there.
Right.
Okay. That council, of course, is run by Dave Bailey, and did a pretty good job putting this thing together, even though it took 4 hours. It used to usually take about 6 hours.
I know. I know.
So it's getting better out there. They, of course, approved bills to start with,
Yep.
and to the tune of about $85,000 in bills.
Whoa.
So they were approved.
Yep.
Just small change.
That's
much.
approved, but they got the money for the money to do it.
They do.
Okay,
right now.
good. Go
Right
ahead.
now they do. Are you making loans?
No.
Okay. Just checking in on that because they may want to get in touch with you.
I
If you say
know.
yes, you do. Okay. They, of course, talked about the monthly budget, which is always an ongoing issue because we are keeping an eye on how much money is being spent out there. Got to.
Right.
You got so much coming in, which they call kazins, and so much going out, which
There
are
you go.
kazouts, right?
Got it. Got it.
Okay. That's German. He's German background.
That's right.
So. I'm Irish.
Oh,
I'll
Lord.
go along with it.
Yeah. Don't do it.
Okay. So anyway, they covered that, and they then talked about agreements for West Burdick Street to finish the project and with the road commission.
Right.
And that was really exciting.
Oh.
So we got through that one quickly. It was pretty much predetermined as to what they were going to do, for the county. So no big issues there. They did talk about 98 Glaspie Street again. As you know, there is a company that has offered $400,000, and originally they wanted for $1, I think it was, something along that line, to get an exclusive. Well, that didn't fly, and a counter offer went back to them that it would be $1,000 for a 6-month period. If they want to go beyond that, it would cost more money. But they suspect that everything would be concluded, prior to any additional expenses. So, but as far as voting to go that route yet, that didn't happen. The attorney wanted to go back and have some discussion with the firm. It's what they call the OHLSA company that we're dealing with. And don't ask me what it means.
I have no idea that either. Go ahead.
But anyway, so the attorney, that was Bob Davis.
He's a good man. I like Bob.
He is, and he'll descend on them and get the rough edges off, and then he'll bring it back again.
Right.
It looks like the most viable direction to take right now because there is a tax base that's going to be generated, if this is done. Although one of the issues I saw in the contract was a possibility of getting some tax relief. And so that still needs to be discussed, of course, with the council. No decision has been made there yet. Water sewer rates. Oh, you've heard about this one before.
Ouch, ouch. Yes. Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. So anyway, it's still out there, and the room was filled with people that wanted to discuss it.
I wonder why.
I'd like to see people out there,
Yep.
because then you can really, get a good feel for, what their thinking is. And their
Yep.
thinking is, we don't want to spend any more money.
That's right. That's right.
But you know what? They're going to have to because they're losing at the rate of about $250,000 per year, with the system. So, and I think people are starting to get it now.
Yep.
But if you folks, get an opportunity, check the schedule, and he'll talk about the schedule at the end of this show. Do attend the council meeting because you could have some very interesting input, that the council needs to have, or you could become very knowledgeable about what is going on, why we have to spend this money.
That's exactly.
Right?
Good time.
So, That being said, you got anything to add to that?
Nope.
Okay.
Anytime more money, I don't want to talk about more money. No.
Yeah, you're a lot easier than Dave Kenny is, you know.
I am?
Yeah.
Okay, good.
He would be asking me a ton of questions at this point, you know.
Yeah.
So anyway.
He's a questionable type person.
Have fun out there on vacation, Dave.
Hope you're in Florida.
Yeah. That's
Hope
where
it's
he's at.
hot.
Yeah. Mickey Mouse will probably trap him there.
Yep.
We'll never see him again. Anyway, I hope we do see him though. I enjoy.
Oh yeah,
Dave too.
absolutely.
Yeah. He's kind of fun to make.
He's my
fun of.
detail guy. He's a great office manager. Does a great job here.
He is. Okay, but don't brag him too much on the air.
No, that's why
Okay.
he's out of town. We don't hear about it.
Okay, that's good. Then they talked, of course, about the financing for East Burdick Street. You know, or what they call the East Alley out there too. And we pretty much have the funds in place for that, although there's some changes to that a little bit. The East Alley improvement project originally was going to cost $250,000. Well, it's going to cost a little more than that now. I believe it's about 270. No, revised estimate is 300,000.
300,000.
300,000 for it.
Goodness.
There's always something, you know, when you do a project like this that
Right.
pops out of the sky or from behind the bushes that get you.
Oh.
And even though we kind of try to anticipate that, it's always going to happen.
Yep.
When I did projects, and I know you did too, you usually put about 20% on top of it just for
Just
that
for
floating.
cushions.
Yep.
Right. Right.
So anyway, so they asked to, you know, revise that somewhat. That doesn't mean that it's going to hit 300,000 out there. It may, you know, fall in somewhere in between,
Right.
which would be a good thing. The West Burdick Street also is going to cost a little bit more money. Originally, I believe 500,000 was allocated. Looks like now it's going to be about 570,000 required, and that's because of the drainage requirements. The county stepped in. They said, look, in order to make this better, you know, protect the road, you need to, you know, do this and that and whatever, and all technical,
Right.
all architectural requirements. And so they anticipate the cost now will be 570. So keeps going up,
Oh my goodness.
just like some taxes. But
Oh,
we
yeah,
fight
fight
taxes.
taxes, right? That's
We do.
right. Okay.
And we can talk about that more when we come back.
Good
right
idea.
after this. Welcome back to Minutes by Minute. I'm Elgin Nichols.
I'm Bill Service.
Yes, and we've been talking about what's going on at the village council.
Oh, lots of money. Asking for a lot of money.
A lot of stuff going on there.
That sure does. Yeah.
One of the things that they did talk about is weight controls on Burdick Street. Once it gets in, you know, what's going to keep that road decent? You know, and one of the concerns is all these big trucks that come through there. Did you know, for example,
Uh-oh.
that each axle on a big truck is equal to 10,000 automobiles traveling that road? One truck versus 10,000 vehicles.
And we have a bunch of trucks.
Yes, and they
A
have
bunch.
a bunch of axles.
That's right.
They have, on most trucks, they have 4 or 5, you know, 6 axles.
Right.
So can you imagine?
Poor little
Taking-
roads.
Yeah, it's gonna take quite a beating. And what they do also is they use what they call Jake braking. You never heard that one?
No.
Okay. What they do is they get on the brakes. It's usually designed for mountain driving. That when you're coming down the mountain, you don't want to travel the speed.
right, okay.
And controlling the brakes. Well, it controls both pressure in the engine and so forth as they hit the brakes at a certain time, and it just vibrates the truck.
Oh, it tears up some more. Yeah.
It does.
Yep. Yep.
And not only that, but the neighbors, they're sleeping soundly. All of a sudden, boom, 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 boom.
Boom, boom, boom. Yeah.
And you can hear this, what they call Jake braking, even on 24. And we had a representative from our police force that normally oversees these traffic issues, and he said there's very little Jake braking in this area, and everybody said, "Oh, yeah, there's lots of Jake braking."
Yeah, there is. But there's nothing we do. We got the gravel pit. We got to have the gravel come out.
We
gotta
do.
have stuff.
We do. So far, the gravel pits, of course, have found a way around the situation.
Good.
And but it's a longer route. It's
Yeah.
more costly to them, of course, to do this.
That's right.
So anyway, this wasn't acted on because the attorney again and with the police are attempting to put this together in terms of the ordinance that's required before it's sent to us again.
Right.
But it needs to be done quickly because this project's going to be done somewhere around the 17th of July, I think. So it's going to be coming up.
Yep.
So 17th of July? No, August. No, July.
July.
It's almost done.
Yeah, almost done. Right.
Yeah.
Yep.
For all you folks that are sneaking around these barriers, don't do that.
Don't do that. Yeah.
They are watching,
Yeah.
and there's a nasty old ticket that comes with it.
Yeah. We don't like those either. Yeah.
Because, and it's dangerous, to the workers
That's right.
out there.
Yep.
But they even gave a ticket to an individual the other day for going down Pollyant Trail with his car to take a shortcut. To take a
That's not very
shortcut.
bright.
No. All the kids and bicycles are all
oh my goodness, yeah.
scampering. But the officer was there. Well, guess what?
We got you. We got you. Yep.
Not a good idea either. Stay off Pollyant Trail.
That's right.
They're watching all those areas. And if you think you're going to save some time by going that way, guess what? You're probably
Bummer.
they'll probably give you some time, all right. But anyway, it'll come with a costly ticket. So weight restrictions is an issue that they're going to have for Burdick Street. And that's good for the residents because, when trucks travel through there at a high rate of speed too, which they have been known to do so, years past, it creates a screaming noise, for people trying to get their rest.
Yep.
So anyway, it's going to be better for you folks when it's done, but there's a lot of wrangling before they get there. But trust us on this one. It will be done.
There you go.
Okay.
Good.
One more thing.
Yes.
With the financing of Burdick Street,
Yeah.
we were somewhat counting on, the village was, and getting a grant, from the state of Michigan. And Brad Jacobson, who represents us in this area, was told by legislators that it looked good that we would more than likely receive that because this road has been a constant problem. Well, when it came right down to the nitty-gritty, they used the money for I-75.
Oh.
And the reason? There's more people travel I-75 than on Burdick Street.
Okay.
Okay, so that's the reason. So Brad said, hey, what can I do?
What are you going to do? That's right.
So they have to come up with the funds in another area.
Yeah.
And the question was, this is a temporary fix, the money they're taking out a loan on bonds to cover both Addison Street and Burdick Street. And once they're of course going to have the funds, to take care of this.
Son, spit it out.
I'm trying.
All right, go ahead.
What time is it anyway?
There he is right now. I've got 2 minutes to go.
All right. So anyway, I'm struggling here, and you're really being a lot of help.
I'm enjoying this. This is great.
It's supposed to be the other way around.
Oh,
It's kind of hard to pick on your boss.
Oh,
I
yeah.
can pick on Dave.
That's right.
I can't do it on this guy. He gets so hostile. No, he
Yeah.
doesn't. He's very friendly. He just flattened my tires is all.
That's right. Exactly.
So anyway, let me see. Oh, they're going to have a new DDA director.
Oh, excellent.
And they're going to have a meeting, though, the 21st with the DDA, and they're going to choose from a number of people who they have sitting on the shelf for this project.
That's good.
Yes, well.
The new chamber now, Lisa of the chamber,
Yep.
young lady, outstanding. We're very
Yeah.
excited about her.
I don't know her that well, but I know you cozied up to her right away.
That's our job.
Well, that's what Bill does.
That's right. That's our job.
He's a cozier.
Yeah,
Anyhow, the DDA requested the council have a special meeting to get this approved so they can get it moving.
Good.
So their meeting is on the 21st to decide who they're going to select. And so the council will now have a special meeting on the 22nd, which we
Excellent.
approved.
Good, good.
So that should get this issue off the grid.
Now, the Est of the Village, now we've got the Lone Ranger coming up,
When is that?
August 2nd, I believe it is. The Long Ranger Day,
Oh.
10 till 5 o'clock. All we got of events. We, OCTV, will have 3 cameras for there. One in the big fire truck with a camera watching the parade down the bottom. We'll have Terry Stiles and Andy Curtis as the announcers. And you, my friend, will walk right with my car waving to people.
You want me to check your horn from time to time?
Thank you very much. Yeah.
Little smirk.
Yeah.
Okay.
Got a minute there. You keep on
You
going.
gonna put Russell on top of the?
Oh no, we're not gonna Russell this time.
He was last year. I mean,
No, we'll take one of our rookies to go up on the top.
he still shivers when you say fire truck and ladder.
Yeah, yes. No, a one step in the air and it gets scary.
Okay, but anyway, no, we'll be there, and you folks will get to
Oh
see
yeah,
the
say
parade.
hello to us.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
absolutely, yeah. If you're going to throw anything, throw it at him. Well,
I'll be
he'll be at the
driving.
car.
I'll
He'll
be
in the
driving.
car.
I'm
Okay.
driving, yeah.
All right.
All right.
What's with that, by the way?
What's that?
Driving.
I'm going to drive. You can be walking.
I'd like to drive.
No, you have to. You and David with the banner out in front.
Okay, we'll talk about it later, maybe.
Let's do a commercial.
Oh, we'll do that right now. We'll be back.
This is OCTV, Oxford Community Television, serving Oxford and Addison Townships with the best in local programming. On Charter Channel 191, AT&T UVerse Channel 99, and our website, OCCTV.org. OCTV, we provide local programming that brings you closer to home.
Welcome back. I'm Elgin Nichols.
And I'm Bill Service once again.
Okay, we're going to get off the Village Council sheet because
Thank
we beat the
goodness.
living squat out of that
Oh
one.
man.
Okay.
Get something more fun.
Yep. Let's talk about the Oxford Township Parks and Recreation.
That'll be good.
Okay. First of all, they approved their budget, their bills, and their bills were $56,000. See, now the village don't look so bad now.
Not so bad. That's
But
good.
you know what? They had the Seymour Lake Festival or
Oh
program.
my goodness.
going.
Slammed with people.
Oh, it was, and the fireworks were just fantastic.
Outstanding. Yep.
And here's an interesting thing: the festival, they received in monies from the carnival $15,000, which is
That's
sounds
good.
pretty good, huh?
Good. Yep.
They also received $7,000 in entry fees, people getting in. That's pretty good.
Excellent. That's good.
Piece of change. They used to never get anything.
Yep.
And then $5,000 from sponsors. Now that seems like it's pretty good, but you got to understand that there's a lot of bills involved with this too. So Ron Davis, who is the director, said, you know, we're going to break even this year. He said, which is kind of a unique thing, because he said the bill is coming in. It's $15,000 for fireworks, and you can tell why. I mean, if you went to the fireworks, it was phenomenal. The grand finale ran on for about, it seemed like 10 minutes or so.
It was great,
Yeah,
though.
Great, yep. And the sound company that they dealt with, they had to pay out $1,500 to them. Also, they, let's see, they had $1,100 for other fees, and what was that for? That was for, porta potties. They had to pay that.
Gotta have part
That was critical. You think?
Women, that's a problem. The guys can find a tree. It's not a problem.
You think, huh?
Yeah.
There weren't a lot of trees out there, though.
No, that's the problem.
A lot of people,
That's right.
not very many trees.
Yep.
Okay, and besides, we don't want the trees in the park to die.
No.
Okay, so porta potties are necessary. $2,000 was from the bands, you know, fees that we had to pay,
Right.
and security, $3,200. Did you feel secure?
Well, absolutely.
Me too. Okay, we had our grandkids out there, and they had a ball. The one thing that Ron Davis did is, after overseeing everything, he had nothing but praise for his employees.
Oh,
that
they are
worked
great.
at the park.
They are great.
And not only that, but they said after they tore down everything, the carnival left and everything, you can hardly tell that there was anybody in that area.
Yep.
Because of course, you know, after they cleaned it all up, it rained for a few days. So the grass is back up again. The lawnmower guy is cranking up his lawnmower, so you can't tell that there's any big major
Oh,
disturbance.
absolutely. You look Jeff, who works on the Crowns Up people, in charge of the foreman of that, and Laura and Dan and the other crews. They're absolutely outstanding in Park and Recreation. Speaking of recreations, the election coming up, August,
5th of August.
5th of August. Got concern for people to watch on the elections for the library. They need some money in Oxford. NODA needs some money, needs some help. Our Park and Rec, they want to make the senior building built. then the fire department needs some more money. So it's a good election, a tough one coming up for the folks. Don't just pass this around. It's a good election to talk about. In the way, on Oxford Community, our community access next week with this program, but the week after that, at 1 o'clock, Monday through Friday, Terry and myself will tell you about those library, the NODA, park, and fire department to explain what's going on for the election.
And by the way, folks, Bill is making 0% interest loans to you if you.
Thank you, Elgin.
You're welcome, Bill.
So anyway, Monday through Friday, a week from next, for our community access, a special edition to explain to you those elections for you.
Yep.
How's that?
That's
I'm not going to do it. Terry's smart. She can do those things.
Well, you folks will become very knowledgeable if you tune into the station.
Absolutely.
I trust us. You'll know the pros and cons.
There you go.
Now, they also, Ron brought up the fact that in August, he's going to be dealing with budget.
Yeah.
And he said, we have 2 trucks that I know of that's falling apart. He said, we're going to need 2 trucks.
Yep.
He said, and we need to look at that, in our budgets. Of course, all the budgets are approved, by the council.
Right.
And so it's a while before they'll know exactly what their requirements are. But Ron pretty much knows what he can get and what he can't get over the years. One other thing I wanted to mention too is that the economy in Michigan isn't all that great, compared to some
Right.
other states. And for example, a few years ago in Michigan, it was 8.8% of unemployment. Within the last year or so, it has changed to 7.4. 7.4 for Michigan. Now the national average is 6.3.
Correct.
So we are quite a bit higher than what the national average is.
Yep.
So the economy is turning around in Michigan. We can see that, but it's very slow.
Slow, very slow, like the whole national. Yes.
It is.
So-
One last thing I got to say,
Yep.
and then I want some information from you. A gentleman named Bruce Downey.
Yep.
He has 2 access arrangements with, let me see, one was DTE, and the other one was Pipeline Company that's coming
Yep.
through, Enbridge.
Yep.
There's another company now says they want access through his property. He says, 2 is great, 3 is too many. He said, I'm going to fight this.
He's upset. Okay.
Yeah. Okay. Bill, what's coming up?
I'm going to say that, but the 15th, the Addison Township Library at 7 o'clock, the Village of Oxford Planning at 7 o'clock, and the 18th, Oxford Library at 7 o'clock, Pollyant Trail somewhere at 3 o'clock. I don't know where it's going to be. And the 17th, NODA at 4:30 at their location, their new place in Lake Orion. It's great. Now let's go to Leonard.
Oh, yes,
Strawberry
let's do
Fest
that.
Coming up.
Okay.
We're going to have, once again, 3 cameras. Terry Stiles, my good friend Pauline Bennett, and the announcers. I'll be one of the shooters, Andy, and my good crews, so we can be in here as usual. And he'll be eating strawberry shortcake when he gets here.
I will.
Yep. Go ahead.
I love strawberry shake.
Their museum at the old elevator at 10:45. They're explaining about the elevator and what they're going to fix it up.
Well, they have a pancake breakfast too at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, not me.
I'll call you at 7.
Thank you. Thank you. All right.
And let me see. The Schnurs, Pat and Joe
Pat Schnurs, yep.
Schnur. They're
Good-
gonna be
good friends, good people.
Yeah, Cole Marshalls
Yep.
for this.
Yep.
And I'll tell you what, they're hardworking people. Very well deserving of that.
Yep.
And let me see, what else is coming up? Lots of things. I mean, you won't want to miss the...
They got the library's doing a run or something like that.
yeah,
too,
it's
isn't
a
it?
10K run.
There you go.
And kids are in on it too, and they're going to be running up and down the streets and all around. I told them if they hold off till 12 o'clock and keep them running, they'll catch the parade.
Oh, watch our community access this week. Sullivan's Pub. We got a whole story about that. Terry into that too. All kinds of information for you, my friend. Everything you need.
Great business. This is Elgin Nichols,
And I'm Bill Service.
and we'll catch you next time. Maybe not with Bill, but
Somebody
we'll be back.
else.
Okay, what do you think?
I think we're done, bud.
I think we're really
Say
done.
goodbye, folks.
At Oakland County Parks and Recreation, we value what you value: family relationships, community connections, good health, environmental stewardship, and economic stability. Oakland County residents and businesses have invested in preserving nearly 7,000 acres of parkland. Since 1966, 13 parks and golf courses have been acquired, maintained, and improved. Oakland County parks and facilities are made possible by millage funds supported by Oakland County residents. For a home valued at $200,000, the homeowner pays less than $25 per year to support the Oakland County parks. With every generation, families create lifelong memories at Oakland County's award-winning parks. From exciting summer escapades and stories around the campfire to brisk fall walks on wooded trails and snowy winter outings, the outdoors beckons year-round. It's time to get up, get out, and get going at the Oakland County parks. Active recreation options abound. Cross-country ski or mountain bike on tree-lined trails. Scale the rock climbing wall. Get your kicks with soccer at several sports fields. Row or paddle a boat on 4 picturesque inland lakes. It's an easy journey. Most parks are just a short drive away. A quick tip: all our parks and golf courses end in Oaks. To find your favorite, just go to DestinationOakland.com. Click to pick Oceans of Motion water parks at Red Oaks and Waterford Oaks, the Wint Nature Center at Independence Oaks, Teen Adventures, and even entertainment to go. When outdoor adventures on your list, there's fishing, beaches, boating, playgrounds, and seasonal hunting. The campgrounds at Addison Oaks and Groveland Oaks feel like being up north with plenty of recreation options. Want to get fit? Hit the trails. Oakland County Parks boasts more than 68 miles for strolling, walking, hiking and running, biking, or horseback riding. If the links are your lure, 5 golf courses, including premier course Lion Oaks, are conveniently located. Make Glen Oaks or White Lake Oaks your home course. Get an up-north feel at Springfield Oaks, or play a quick 9 at Red Oaks. Our recreation lineup rocks. Learn to swim. Experience an outdoor adventures camp. Take the fast track at BMX, or gain new lifelong skills. Everyone's included. Individuals with disabilities participate in dozens of adaptive opportunities, including a new fully accessible playscape, modified golf carts, and annual events. There's always something special going on at Oakland County Parks, whether it's a classic car show, the Oakland County Fair, a senior golf tournament, or the Ellis Barn Festival. Being green is an everyday practice with nature interpretive programs, wildlife habitat protection, reduction of invasive species, and stormwater management. Your responses to surveys indicate that you want more trails. The Oakland Trails Advisory Council was established to coordinate trail systems and seek grant sources for future trail construction. You also said that maintaining and refurbishing existing facilities is a high priority, as well as continuing exceptional quality service standards. Oakland County Parks serves an increasingly diverse population of all abilities, ages, interests, ethnic backgrounds, and cultures. The needs of lifelong residents, as well as newcomers, are carefully considered when planning parks and programs.
You're watching OCTV, Oxford Community Television, serving Oxford, Addison Township, and the Village of Leonard.